Hello everyone. Today I'm presenting this material for you. So if you are a student of IFGE that right now is in progress with a supervised practice, the idea is to have this material for you have a better understanding of the work plan and also to fulfill the document as complete as possible and with the best content and the content that is appealing for each section. So let's take a look at this presentation. I hope you find it useful. The work plan is basically a map where you can check your process and your progress. The idea is not to have everything at random. The idea is to have a map or a guide on how you are going to work at the company, how your skills and knowledge acquired in the career are being put in practice in a real professional environment. So the idea is to have everything organized, to have evidence of a progress. You need to know what you are going to do, how you are going to do it, and when. Basically, in answering these questions, you are going to achieve the objectives you have for the practice in the work plan. The first part of the work plan is the personal information. Very easy to fill out this section. Just your information as a student. It could be your ID, your name, your ID, your national ID, your email, and the phone number where we can contact you. Then we have the information of the company. The name is the regular name as the company is known. In the industry or sector, I recommend to focus in the nature of the business. Let's see if it's medical supplies, construction, hospitality, transportation, or any other. The location, where is this company located, at least where you go to work, or also the location that if you are like in a virtual work, what you can do is to write the location of the main office that you like to the one you provide the service, okay? The company size is not exactly the number of employees. The company size is basically if it's an international company or if it's just a big national company or if it's a company that has a regular size or a small size. Also, it can be an entrepreneurial business. And in the area or department is basically the name of the department where the company locate or place you to for the work, how they name the department. And the schedule is the schedule, not your schedule, it's the schedule of the company too. The information of the company supervisor is very easy to fill out, just the name, the job title, the email, and the phone number. And after this part, we have the practice details. That is where we need to have more content. Basically, the position or the role offer is how does the company call your work position? Duration of the practice, in this case, just be careful because the number you place there needs to be very precise because you need to cover all the practice hours during the time you are so inscribed in the course at the UCR, excuse me. The learning opportunities is basically what you can learn in the experience related to the career and to the professional development that you have had so far in the company. And the use of language during the practice is how you can answer to this question. How is it related with IFGE and what I'm doing in the practice at this company? Okay? What is related with my career that makes this practice completely uh, accurate for the practice that I'm having? Then there is a little section of objectives, but it's one of the most important sections that you can have in the work plan. The objectives must have a verb, right? That describes specifically the purpose. So avoid the have, the do, and the make. In this slide, I am offering you very good Bloom's taxonomy verbs that can help you to describe in a better way and in a most exact way what you want to do as an activity or as a task. And with this verb, you can like shape your objective for the practice. Actually, there are three objectives for the practice, so you can choose one of these verbs because they are more focused than others that are just general. Well, the objective must have a verb, an object, and a time. The idea is to have an object that can complete the idea of the verb. So if your verb for the objective is to develop, the object is going to answer the question, what are you going to develop? If the verb is to assess, the object is going to answer the question, what are you going to assess? Besides the verb and the object, you need to have there in the objective the time in which you will accomplish the action. And for this, I have a suggestion. If you do a brainstorming of all the objectives that you can develop, you can choose the main three for the report. So when you have very clear your objective or your objectives, you are going to find which ones of the activities that you have at the company can help you with those objectives, okay? Activities as so working the reception desk or also talk to foreigners or handle an English database. All these activities that you do at the company can help you with the objectives, so you can place them in the work plan. Also, you need to fill out the task. The difference between task and activity is that the task is measurable. So it needs to be completed within a given time frame. In contrast, the activity is a general action that may or not have a specific time frame. Example, you can write that you have the task of a, you can say, I will talk with at least 10 foreigners in my work area. So you need to reach that in 3 weeks. So that is a task. However, an example of activity is just customer service at the front desk. The indicators are basically are going to describe when or how is that you are going to recognize that your objective was accomplished. So I have an example here. So I will fulfill my task of improving my level of Excel program when I present 3 reports in a row without mistakes. So when you reach that, you can say that you fulfill your objective. When this happens, okay, this is like an indicator. If you have any other objectives related to customer service or even processes in the company, what you can say, Professor, is when I have this indicator is when I'm going to know that I fulfill this objective that I present in my work plan. Okay? So basically this is very brief, but I hope this helped you a lot to continue presenting the documents that you are having this week. And I hope a real success in your practice. And remember that I'm here to help. So if you need me, you know where to find my help. I hope you have a wonderful week and thank you so much for your attention.